Boom! What's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Hope you guys are taking a break from the Oscars because the Oscars don't make you money. TG live streams do. My name's Michael Edwards. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here on this YouTube channel where myself, other THD Pro Trader moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets and provide you with free lessons that can help you become more profitable traders. If you're ready to learn trade and profit for real, you come to the place. Take a moment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you guys share the stream on your own social media. But why should you listen to anything that I have to say? Guys, on these live streams, I'm going to drop golden nuggets of knowledge down upon you to help you guys become better traders. I began my career working at a fund in New York City, my first job out of college. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. But before they let me touch even $1 of their money, I first had to go through an intensive training program. I had access to some of the top trading tools, and I was part of a community of like-minded traders that helped ensure my success. That is exactly what the TG platform is based on here now today. Guys, before we get things started tonight, I first got to give a big thank you to our partners over at Benzinga. For those that don't know, Benzinga offers their own educational products and tools, yet still fully endorse and promote the THD platform for the massive added value that it provides for their members and their community. As a member of True Trading Group, you actually get the Benzinga Pro Newsfeed and Squawk, which is worth over $1,400 a year, but it's free to all THD members as part of your THD annual membership. I'd like to read you a quick message from Benzinga founder and CEO Jason Raznick. To better serve our Benzinga community, we've partnered up with the education team over at True Trading Group. If you're looking for great lessons in a fantastic community, we recommend checking them out. Sincerely, Jason Raznick. There you have, folks. If you hear from Benzinga, you're in the right place. And if you're considering the right product to help you learn and to trade, to give you the best chance to become consistently profitable with stocks, options, and crypto, then TTG is what you need. Now, without any further ado, let's go over the itinerary for this evening. Folks, tonight's live stream is going down as follows. 15, 20-minute Q&A. We're going to give some time for people to log on. Those that are maybe just rolling over from realizing that the Oscars are not going to help them make money tomorrow, and they're looking to look to find some ways that they can, because today on this live stream, I'm going to break down for you guys exactly what I think the markets are going to do this week and how I plan on profiting from that action. So we're going to start off with a 15, 20-minute Q&A session. Then I'll tell you guys about my market outlook. And for those that are interested, I'll talk to you about how you can join the TG platform. We have some fantastic incentives and discounts that are only good until midnight specific tonight. So you're definitely going to want to pay attention if you guys have ever been interested in joining the TTG fam. Now, without any further ado, folks, let's not waste another minute. We got a lot to go over. I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions. I'm here to answer them. Begin typing your questions in chat. There's no such thing as a stupid question. There's no such thing as a silly question. Asking questions is how you learn. So, folks, begin typing your questions in chat right now, and let's go ahead and begin that Q&A. All right. What do we got? Who's going to be the first one? Don't be shy, folks. Type your questions in chat. What's a dividend, and do dividends impact stock prices? Okay, so a dividend, for those that don't know what a dividend is a company's way of sharing its profit with its shareholders. Okay, so when a company issues a dividend, the company is taking part of their profit and they are giving it to their shareholders. The more shares you own, the more of a dividend that you will receive, because the dividends are paid out based on how many shares you own. Okay, so a dividend will be a percentage yield, and that is what you will get back on your money as a shareholder. So what I do in my dividend portfolio is I actually have any stock that I own that pays a dividend, I set it to auto reinvest. So basically, you're going to take whatever the dividend is that you receive, and you're just going to automatically reinvest it back into the company and buy more shares. So let's say if you got $1,000 in a company, right? And they're going to pay you, let's say, a $50 dividend. Okay. Instead of taking the $50, reinvest the $50. So now you own $1,050 of that company stock. so that now when you get your dividend's no longer going to be $50 because it would have been the $50 would have been based on $1,000 investment. The $50 now your dividend is going to be based on a $1,050 investment, and just continue to reinvest. It's called compounding dividend. And that's how famous investors like Mr. Warren Buffett have been able to amass tremendous fortunes. And Warren Buffett makes millions upon millions of dollars. I don't know what the exact number is. Somebody can probably look it up, but it's probably in the tens of millions of dollars, if not maybe even more. I don't even know what it is. Maybe even I honestly don't even know off the top of my head the dividend payments that man receives every year. But the goal is to continue to build that up until the point you get up to like retirement age. And then you can, instead of reinvesting the dividend at that point, you can begin taking the dividend. And it's a way for you over time to increase the size of your position, the size of your investment into a company for free, because you're taking the company's profit and you're buying more shares with it. It's not your money, technically, right? And that's how over time you can build that position up to get bigger and bigger and bigger dividends and continue to reinvest it so you can get bigger and bigger dividends over time. So that's one long-term investment strategy that is fantastic, and you guys would learn some of that as a member of True Trading Group as well. My best dividend performing stocks right now are AbbVie, ABBV, which is one of the healthcare stocks that I told all of our TG members. That was one of my top picks this year in the healthcare sector. ABBV, you can see this thing's been an absolute monster over the last several months, and pays a solid dividend. But also all my oil stocks. All my oil stocks are my favorite dividend payers right now. Chevron about 4.5, Exxon's about 4.5. Devon Energy pays a variable dividend that this year will probably be between 9 and 10%. Pioneer, PXD, also variable dividend, probably going to end up being about 9 or 10%. Just amazing returns. ConocoPhillips, a little bit of a smaller dividend, but you just see what these stocks are doing. The dividend payments on top of the share percentage increase, absolute home runs, guys, absolute home runs. And if you guys have been following my live streams for a while, that, on January 2nd, I actually published a report. I published a report for my top stock picks for 2022, and all of these oil stocks were on it. All the ones I just showed you: Chevron, Exxon, Devon, Pioneer, ConocoPhillips, all these stocks sitting up at either 52 or all-time 52-week or all-time highs, and they all pay solid dividends. So just, folks, if you're shareholders of these companies, me personally, what I'm doing with the dividends, I am just reinvesting the dividends right back into the stock. I have a hard time shifting to going long in this market because I expect a rug pull. How do I get past this? Oof, man, that's a really, really, really good question. I think kind of how you have to get past it is, it depends on how active of a trader that you want to be. And what I mean by that is, are you a trader that's going to trade every day? Are you going to trade every week? Or do you only want to put positions on like every couple of months? Because if you're going to be an active trader that's going to put positions on, every day or every week, this market has been absolutely fantastic because you see that you're getting about 1 to 2 week long swings in the market, like directions in the market, right? You'll get like, a week and a half to 2 week of a decline. You get a week of upside, you get another week of a half of decline, right? And then you get a week and a half of upside. Like, you're really getting these week and a half type of directional moves. I personally think that we're actually at the top end of this recent up move, and I'm actually expecting a pullback. I'm expecting kind of a red week. I'm expecting a bit of a pullback away from the areas of the spies are now, and I'll talk about that later on in the live stream. We're going to go over kind of what I think the market's going to do this week and how I plan on trading it. But I think that, okay, so I'm seeing here that you're a day trader. Okay, so the person that asked, okay, is a day trader. Okay, so all right, now that I have a better idea of, because that's very important, like your time horizon and temperature that you are actually would affect the answer that I'm going to give you. So knowing that you're a day trader, you have to not allow yourself to have really to have a bias in the overall markets, and to really to take the upside and the downside as it comes. Because as active traders, we have the ability, and you as a day trader, now that I know that you're a day trader, we have the ability to be long one day and short the next. Hedge funds don't have that luxury, okay? Because someone that's managing hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars, cannot just go long one day and then short everything the next, and then go long one day and then short everything the next. They can't flip-flop like that, like you and I can. So you can still have, a negative bias while still capitalizing on moves to the upside, right? Like I've had a negative bias on the overall markets since the very first day of January, 2022. I've been in, negative put options. Don't buy that first dip. We're going to go into like correction territory. If you've been following my live streams for, at least the last 2.5 months, you'll know that I've been talking about that since December of last year, not to buy that first dip in 2022, because I think we're going to go lower. And that did in fact turn out to be the case. But that doesn't mean you can't make money inside of these up moves, right? Like we actually did on this up move here in the overall markets. We did catch call options on this move higher, even though I have an overall bearish sentiment on the markets, understanding that especially in bear markets, the up moves that occur in bear markets are the strongest up moves in history. In raging bull markets, you do not get the biggest up moves in history. Your largest moves higher in history have occurred during bear markets. So even though you may be very negative on the market, and even though your analysis may be correct, it's very important for you to understand that with downward action in the market, if you believe the market's going down, downward action in the market creates volatility. And volatility is going to create very large moves to the downside, but also very large moves to the upside. And if you are not flexible to trade that volatility, especially as a day trader, you can just get yourself completely run over. Like if you've just been buying put options every day for the last 2 weeks, you've blown up your entire account. You have to understand that the moves up in bear markets are the largest, strongest, and most vicious than any bull market that you've ever had. And that has been the case for all of history and will continue to do so, because bear markets create volatility, which create very large moves down, but also very large moves up. Has the market gone numb to news? Nothing seems to affect the markets for more than a few minutes or hours. It depends on what the news is. It depends on what the news is. The markets are never going to be numb to news. The markets will always move off of news. But if it's the same news headline over and over and over again, eventually the markets will stop caring about it, just like COVID. So when COVID first came around, obviously you saw how much the markets cared about COVID. Then when you had, then the markets didn't care. Then you had Delta variant. Then the markets cared a lot again about COVID. Then all of a sudden the market didn't care about Delta variant anymore. Then Omicron came. Then all of a sudden the markets cared about COVID again. Then all of a sudden the markets didn't give a damn about Omicron, right? Then you had the Fed becoming a lot more hawkish. That was the first news catalyst that you got in January that caused the sell-off in the markets, was the Fed became hawkish. The Fed was talking about quantitative tightening, which is reducing the size of their balance sheet. And that is what caused this massive sell-off. Okay. But eventually the markets have now become numb to the Fed being hawkish. The Fed news of being hawkish, well, we've had that now for about a month and a half. Okay. And the markets now seemingly don't necessarily care too much about it. You also had Russia. The Russia-Ukraine news. This was all Russia-Ukraine. See this move? This was all Russia-Ukraine, Russia-Ukraine, Russia-Ukraine. And the day you finally got the invasion, is the day the markets turned around. The markets are always going to care about news, but you have to realize that the stock market is a discount mechanism. The stock market discounts 6 months into the future. So whatever the markets are doing today, it's a reflection of what investors believe will happen, the case that we will be in 6 months from now. Okay. It's like a 6 month discounted mechanism. The stock market tries to predict what's going to be, where we're going to be 6 months from now. And that's why when you have uncertainty, the markets get very uneasy and very upset, because when you cannot forecast where we're going to be 6 months from now because of something that's in the way of that forecast, something that is a gigantic question mark, the markets have a very hard time pricing in that discount. And that's when you get volatility. Why? Because markets are trying to find a price area to discount that 6 month forward. But with a gigantic question mark standing in its way, investors have a hard time doing that. So the markets are always going to care about news, but that news cycle can only go on for so long. And you're getting into, a point where the markets are no longer caring about, interest rate hikes. I think the next catalyst the market's going to care about is not interest rate hikes. It's balance sheet runoff. That's the next catalyst you need to pay attention to. And when the Fed minutes come out in the next couple of weeks, the minutes are going to be the notes from the previous Fed meeting that happened 2 weeks ago, or about a week ago. That I think is going to be the next catalyst. Balance sheet runoff, quantitative tightening. That's the next news cycle, aside from something escalating with Russia. Obviously, if Russia does something on the border of Poland or the border of Romania or Lithuania, that's going to be a major news catalyst the markets will care about. What are some common catalysts that would make oil stocks go up and down? Oh man, I mean the list is massive. Catalysts that would make the oil markets go up and down. Listen, oil, the price of oil stocks will go up and down also depending on the price of oil. So you really got to focus on the price of oil when you're looking at oil stocks. What affects the price of oil? Supply and demand. Right now, you have a ton of demand and you have no supply. And that is why the price of oil is trading steadily over $100 a barrel, around 113, I think, last I checked. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't taken a look at it now. So I don't remember where it is at this very moment. But last week we were around we went underneath 100, then we went back to 114, 113, 110. But we're steadily now just finding a new range above 100 on the price of oil. So things that could affect oil. Well, what affected oil on Friday? Friday, you had a missile attack on a Saudi Aramco oil facility. And there was a raging fire at a Saudi Aramco oil facility. Now, the reason why that caused the price of oil to spike when that missile attack happened in Saudi Arabia was because if that affects the supply coming out of Saudi Arabia, then that tightens an already extremely tight oil market. Okay, everything that was going on, even before Russia ever invaded Ukraine, we already had an extremely, extremely tight oil market where we had way too much demand and nowhere near enough supply. That's why oil prices and gas prices were steadily climbing well before Russia invaded Ukraine. This supply demand issue was just exacerbated when Russia invaded Ukraine. It made things, 100 times worse. Now you get a missile attack on a Saudi Aramco facility, again, makes things worse. So it's really supply and demand. That's the biggest thing that you need to focus on when it comes to oil. If there's anything, and what caused oil to drop back beneath 100? Anybody know? Anybody know what caused oil to drop back beneath 100 2 weeks ago? I'll tell you. When China went back into, I'm going to sneeze. When China went back into a lockdown, they closed down Shenzhen because of a big COVID spike. I'm going to sneeze. I'm sorry, guys, ahead of time, but I feel it coming. I'm definitely going to sneeze at some point here. But that's what caused oil to drop back under 100 because everyone thought, okay, well, if China's going to go back into a COVID lockdown, but what happens when China goes into lockdown? Demand for oil. What happens to demand in China? It drops, right? So there's going to be a drop in demand for oil when China goes into a lockdown. So when Shenzhen went into a lockdown, you saw a huge drop in the price of oil, went back all the way down underneath 100. Okay, so again, supply and demand, whatever could affect demand for oil, whatever could affect supply of oil. And why did oil go negative in 2020? Why did oil go negative? Oil went negative a couple of years ago during COVID because the entire economy was closed. So the entire economy is closed. There's what demand for oil? Virtually nada, zip. Nothing. Nobody's driving. Nobody's flying. No one's going on their boats. Nothing. So there was no demand for oil. And that's when oil actually went negative. So you've got to look at supply and demand. What are catalysts that can affect supply and demand of oil? That'll affect oil price. That'll affect oil stock prices. I see some people say manipulation. No, that's not the reason why. That's definitely not the reason why. Manipulation. Mike, can you talk about this leading to stagflation? China as our trade partner, Europe with Russia as an energy partner, free world being hit on multiple sides. I mean, listen, people that are bearish the market are making an argument about stagflation. Stagflation will be when you actually have inflation continuing to rise while growth actually slows. So stagflation is a really, really, really bad thing when it happens, because in order for you to get inflation under control, usually what will happen is you have to slow down demand, and increasing interest rates will slow down demand, and that will cool off the economy, which eventually then cools off inflation. It's a cause and effect. But you usually, when you have inflation out of control, you have a red hot economy. Okay. The economy right now is slowing slightly from where it was last year, but you have to realize last year's red hot growth is not sustainable. Yeah, we had red hot growth because we were coming out of zero. We were coming out of a complete global lockdown, zero economic activity. So of course, the growth spike you're going to see coming out of COVID is going to be extreme, but it's not sustainable. So of course, you're going to get a slowdown from that spike, but that slowdown will take you to normal growth. Sitting on like a 2%, 2.5, 1.8, 2.7% type of GDP growth is completely healthy and normal. What's not normal is 5, 6, 7%, not for an economy that's as developed as the United States. You'll see percentages much higher than that in developing nations, but not in the United States. It's not healthy for the US economy to be growing at that pace. Why? You get ridiculous inflation like you're seeing right now. Okay, so the stagflation argument is a tough one to make, in my opinion. I don't necessarily think you're going to see stagflation. I think the economy is too strong in order for you to get to stagflation, because I think that there's a bigger argument for people that are bearish the market. A bigger argument is a recession rather than necessarily stagflation. A recession is just 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth. Now, that is, in my opinion, a lot more possible than stagflation, which would be slowing down growth with also continuing to rise inflation. Because if you get the Fed raises rates in the face of a hot economy and it slows down the economy, it'll also slow down inflation. So that's why I feel like you already have hot inflation, hot economy, and then the Fed's going to slow them both down. So I don't think you're going to get stagflation. I really don't. I think that that's a long shot. I'm new. What are some of the best ways to capitalize on this volatility in the markets with a full-time job? Swing trade, swing trade, swing trade, swing trade, swing trade. Also sign up to teach you to use our mobile app. Those are the 2 greatest ways for you to take advantage of this volatility, because the volatility that you're getting, like I said to you before, you're getting like 1 to 2 week directional moves. You're not getting swing trading. Actually, during the COVID crash was way more difficult, because you had like one day the Dow would be down 2,000 points. The next day it was up 1,500. Almost impossible for an inexperienced swing trader to hold one direction during those reverse moves. Like if the markets are down 2,000 points one day and you get put options, and the next day the Dow's up 1,500 points, you would probably be down 90%, 95% on your put option if you held throughout that entire move. But then if you held for another day or two, the markets then would continue lower. So, but the point is that I doubt that an inexperienced swing trader would have the guts and the stomach to hold through that. The market that you're in right now, when the markets have picked a direction, you've gotten really good directional follow through. And I'll draw them out for you again. Like when you see here, you can see very clear direction for several days, direction for several days, direction for several days. Like you can really see that it's not as choppy as a lot of people might think. You really are getting direct. Like you really are getting multiple days when the markets do pick up momentum and you get direction in that favor. So my advice to you, if you work a full-time job, is to focus on a swing trading type of style and then use our mobile app. Okay. The mobile app that we have in True Trading Group will actually let you be connected to our chat room, see the screen share because the mods and I share our screen with you. Listen to the audio analysis because we all talk to you on the microphone like I'm talking to you now. And you also get push notifications whenever the mods enter or exit a trade. You can also get all the news updates from Benzinga in real time. All that happens through the mobile app. And that's how so many of our members are able to still be profitable during this period of volatility while working full-time jobs. The majority of members in TTG do have full-time jobs, and we've got about 9,500 active members inside of True Trading Group. Most of them have full-time jobs, and that's the reason why. They're implementing a swing trading type of style, and they're using that mobile app. We swing trade and day trade every day in True Trading Group, okay? In True Trading Group, you have to understand, folks, for those that are watching this live stream, maybe for the first time, I am not the only trader at True Trading Group. Yes, I'm the person you see here on these live streams every single day, but there's 8 other professional traders that are moderators in True Trading Group. We all have our own style and our own strategy. So at TTG, you're not going to get shoved down your throat one particular trading style like, hey, it's my way or the highway, something that may not work for you. You're going to get exposure to a variety of different trading styles and strategies that can help you determine which one is best for you. Because just because somebody else makes money doing things a certain way does not necessarily mean that you can also make money that way. There's a lot of good traders that maybe you've seen on YouTube. Oh, look how much money I made. But their trading style is virtually impossible for you to mimic. So finding the right style is very, very important. We at True Trading Group focus very hard on helping you discover your trader identity. Your trader identity is what style are you going to be implementing? That's what makes us different. I don't come up here and say, hey, we have a secret. Like I'm going to give you a secret. This is the secret to the stock market. This one trade, this one chart setup, this one technical indicator. That's complete BS. Okay. There's not one indicator. There's not one style. You do not have to do the same things that I do. All we're going to do to Trading Group, folks, we're going to teach you the same education that I got when I worked at a fund in New York. And you're going to see from a variety of different types of professional traders, the difference between day trading, swing trading, stocks versus options, small caps versus large caps. If you want to be a trend continuation trader versus a trend reversal trader, if you like high volatility or low volatility, if you're going to be conservative or you're going to be aggressive, all of these different types of styles can affect the way that you take advantage of opportunities in the market. That's what you guys are going to learn inside your Trading Group. No gimmicks, folks. How is your option courses compared to others? Well, considering I've never taken anyone else's options course, I don't think I can really answer that question fairly, although I will tell you that it craps on everything and everyone else's. But let me ask members. I'll ask members to actually kind of answer that question for you folks, because we have a lot of members that have been a part of multiple different groups. And now that they found True Trading Group, I've still to this day yet to talk to one teaching member that says that they regret it and they think that another group or service they were a part of before was better. Guys, if you're a member of TTG and you've taken our option courses, how does it compare to others? I'll just have my members kind of sound off in chat a little bit. I'll let my members kind of answer that question. If you're a member of True Trading Group, folks, how does our options course compare to everyone else's? I love the options courses. TTG has some of the best options traders I've ever seen in my life. I've learned a ton. It's awesome. Simple and advanced option courses. I'm taking the options courses right now. They're amazing. They're amazing. Second to none. All the courses are great. Very comprehensive. It's great. They're so much better. 100% better. TTG's excellent. Yeah, amazing. It's awesome. TTG options are the best I've had. Amazing. What others? Anne goes, what others? LOL. Yeah, so at True Trading Group, you're going to, there's beginner option courses, which are going to teach you like basic calls and puts, okay? Being like a one option trader, which is basically you're just going to buy a call or you're going to buy a put. That's just being a one option trader. Then you have multi-leg option strategies, which is going to be more advanced. That's going to be straddles, strangles, iron condors, debit spreads, and credit spreads. You're going to learn all that as well. So we have the beginner option courses, then we have advanced option courses. You can also go over like selling covered calls, writing options for income to take in premium. Those are more advanced option strategies, but you'll learn them too as a member of True Trading Group. You just take your time. There's beginner courses for options, which again, basic calls and puts. Then there's advanced courses that are for options. And that's going to teach you kind of the more advanced option strategies that I was just telling you about. What's actually possible with trading? Is it possible for real to do this full time without starting with a large account? It's absolutely possible to do this full time without starting with a large account. It's absolutely possible. Our members are living, breathing proof of this. You do not need tens of thousands of dollars to get started. It's simply just not true. To prove that to you, I'll ask my teaching members real quick. Guys, if you're a member of True Trading Group, if you started with less than $1,000 in your account, which means you started with a 3-figure account, just a few $100, tell me what you started with and tell me where you are today, please. So again, if you're a member, if you started with less than $1,000, tell me what you started with and tell me where you are now today. Just read some of the comments that come through chat. I think it's always better for you to get these type of questions better to be answered from members. You want to ask me about a particular stock or economic data, I'll answer that. You have anything that has to do with True Trading Group and how successful you can be and what your potential is, it's always better for me to ask members themselves rather than me answer these questions for you. Let's see, Chris, from $500 up to $4,500. From ES, from $600 up to $1,200. Diane started with $100, has already made her membership fee back a few times. Christopher started with $250, is now at $3,500. Silk City just started a week ago with $100, is now at $250. Will be your best every day, started with $1K, now is at $4,000 and paid himself. Thomas started with just $500. Ken Gaffney, absolutely incredible. $500 is now up to $60,000. Paid off my first bill with all of my gains. That's incredible. Nilvest from $1,000 to $23,000 in 1.5 years. Troy A, not Tony, I read that wrong. Troy A started with $1,000, is now up to $3,000 in just less than 30 days. Okay, so you guys get the hint there. Right? I don't need to continue to read all these comments. You can read a lot of these comments that are coming through chat. Like I said, it's always best, I think, that because I can sit up here right now and I can be like, oh yeah, no, it's totally possible. Easy for me to say with a large account, right? Easy for me to say someone that's been doing this for, going on 17 years. But let's ask regular members, right? I think it's always better for them to answer those type of questions than me. I can say anything. What's it matter? All right. Let's see, folks. I think it's actually, you guys asked some really good questions there. I would actually like to, you guys asked some really good questions. And what I would like to do now is kind of talk to you guys about some of the discounts and incentives that we have to join the Teachy fam, but don't go anywhere because in just a few moments, I will talk to you about the overall markets, what I think the markets do this week, how I plan on making money this week. That's coming up in just a few moments. If I did not get to your question, if you're not a member of True Trading Group and I did not get to your question, don't worry. We do this 6 nights a week. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. You don't want to ever miss out on these live streams. If you are a member and I did not get to your question, just send myself and one of the other 8 pro trader moderators a message in chat tomorrow. We'll be more than happy to answer the question that you have. But speaking of non-members, I'd actually like to see who here is with us that's not a member of TTG. Folks, do me a favor. If you're not a member, or maybe this is your first live stream, type the number 1 in chat right now. Type the number 1 if you're not a member of True Trading Group. All right, we got Ray, Xavier, Arslan Khan, Michael Gilbert, Tommy, Michael Investor, Abu Mubarak, Akin Labi, Gabe French, Claudie Zulmi, Carl Petty, Wayne Otto, Suzanne Paper, Karen Montgomery, Sheldon Barrett, Lottie Poe, Sri M, Mahbubur Rahman, Jane Sarovi, sorry. A Day in the Life, Linda C. Bala, Donald Colucci, Dave Norby, welcome back. Shump M, Mr. D, Christopher Cormier, Universal Gamer. Guys, great. There's a lot of non-faces here. This is great. I like this. A lot of non-members, a lot of new faces. Welcome to the TG live stream. Let me tell you how you can join, because we'd have some discounts and incentives that are good only until midnight tonight. Don't go anywhere, because in just about 5 or 10 minutes, I'm going to talk to you about the overall markets. We're going to go over my game plan this week. We'll talk about the futures, where the markets are currently sitting right now, and what I think they do the rest of the week, and how I plan on making money. So let's dive in. First thing I want you to know, and I want you to think about, is that True Trading Group is like the Netflix of trading communities. You pay one price for the whole year. You get access to the core of everything that we have, all our current and future courses, all our current and future tools and resources. Okay. Normally the price of True Trading Group is $2,212. However, the next 30 people that go to ttgoffer.com and use the coupon code TTG121 at checkout are going to get a 44% discount. It brings the price all the way down to just $12.21 for the year. Okay. And guys, the other night we tried something brand new, and it actually sold out faster than when we used to have these laptops. So we brought it back for the weekend, but this offer that I'm about to give you right now is done at midnight tonight. So listen very carefully. The next 30 people that sign up before midnight tonight will receive $200 cash back when you complete and pass the TTG courses and quizzes. Okay. You're also going to get 2 small private study groups to help you with to get the individual attention that you need. The reason why we are doing this, there is a glaring difference between all of the members in your trading group that are successful, profitable, that have made their membership fee back and are now becoming better traders. Of those people, the ones that have actually completed our coursework and quizzes are having success, versus the people that have not done that are still finding that they seem to be struggling. So what we are doing here now today is telling you that the next 30 people that sign up before midnight, you'll pay $12.21. Okay, you'll pay $12.21 tonight. But once you complete the courses and the quizzes, we will immediately give you $200 back. Now your membership just costs $10.21. Okay. At True Trading Group, we're combining a professional trading education curriculum that's both in-depth and complex, yet it's very easy to understand and implement. Whether you've never traded a day in your life or you're a professional trader looking to gain an edge, our platform can and will help you reach your goals you guys did not think were originally possible. We pair that with premium investing tools from today's top fintech companies that if you purchase these tools on your own from the companies directly, you're spending at least $4,000 to $5,000 a year. As a member of TTG, included with your annual membership, you're getting tools from Benzinga, TradingView, Quote Media, CBOE, Polygon, Trade Ideas, and more. Top it all off, you're going to become part of a community of active and educated, helpful investors and traders that are led by TTG's team of full-time trading moderators that have over 100 years of combined experience, that are currently sporting a collective win rate of just under 80%, with a focus on stocks, options, crypto futures, day trading, swing trading, and also long-term investing. Your results actually matter at True Trading Group. Nobody else's results. My results don't matter. My results don't pay your bills. Your results matter. And that is why we measure your results through your P&L. The reality is that the vast majority of members are making money and they're becoming better traders. And if you do not believe me, I'm going to ask my members to actually sound off real quick. Guys, if you're a member of TTG, do me a favor. Very simple question. Are you making money because it's your trading group? If that answer is yes, I'd like you to type the $ in chat right now. Anyone that's not a member, try, keyword try, to count how many $ come flying through the screen right now. All of these $ are TTG members that are telling you they are making money thanks to the platform and the education they have access to as a member. There's no difference between these people and you. They found us most likely the same way that you did, and that's one of these live streams. They had a small account. They've got a full-time job. They knew nothing before they joined. They lost a bunch of money before. They were scammed by some other bullshit group. every excuse that you have for yourself right here today, these people typing the $ once also had. But yet, here they are, still telling you that they are now profitable and making money in the stock market. It's amazing what a little education can do. Now, you guys just heard me for the last 5 minutes or so talked about how great TTG is and how you should invest your hard-earned money into this platform. Well, now I want you to watch as I also put my money up, and I put my money where my mouth is. Because anyone that joins by midnight tonight, not only do you get the 45% off, which brings the price down to $12.21, not only do you get the $200 cash back when you complete our courses and quizzes, not only do you get 2 small private study groups to get the individual attention that you need, not only do you get all of our current and future courses and tools, but I am going to give you double your money back at the end of your membership if you do not make back $12.21 at least once throughout your membership. I am dead serious. If you join True Trading Group and you go through our courses, you pass our quizzes, and you attend just one study group, if you still do not make back the $12.21 that you paid to join our platform, I will give you back $2,442. I am dead serious. That is how confident I am in our ability to help you become successful. Your results matter, and they are measured through your P&L. So just to clarify, I am offering the next 30 people that sign up for $12.21 right now before midnight a double your money back guarantee. Now, why do I do this? Well, it's very simple. I feel that if we're going to come up here every single day and we're going to tell you to believe in the TG platform to help you reach your goals, then we need to double down on that. We got to put that money up with you, and this is how we do it. Just go to ttgoffer.com right now. The price is still going to show $22.12. You have to enter the coupon code TTG121, hit enter, and that'll bring the price down to the $12.21. You guys will see for yourself on ttgoffer.com that, okay, everything that I'm saying to you is there and then some. And then you got to be careful for that fine print, though. Let's check out that fine print. Where's that? What's that fine print say? Let's see. In nice red letters. Look at this. Oh, here's the fine print. I knew there had to be a catch, right? There has to be a catch. Well, here's the catch. Oh, wait. Don't stress the exams. You get the answer key. TTG's double your money back guarantee, folks, is in addition to the $200 cash back for completing all of the courses and exams. There's no catch. It's just opportunity. Now, don't cheat. You do get the answer key for the quizzes, but don't cheat because you're only cheating yourself. You need to understand what you know and what you don't know before you start putting your hard-earned money at risk. Okay? So don't cheat. You're only going to cheat yourself. But if you go through all the courses and pass the quizzes, we will immediately give you $200 back. Maybe you think, oh man, well, if I pay $1,200 right now to sign up, I don't have a lot of money left to trade with. Great. Sign up, get educated. As soon as you get educated, we'll give you $200 back. Drop that into your trading account. And as you just saw moments ago, when I asked members, what did you start with? Where are you now today? A lot of people. How many? $350. I'm now at $5K. $100. I'm now at $500. $100. I made my membership fee back several times. $500. I'm now at $24K. You guys see how far a couple $100 can go when you were actually educated. But if that still sounds stressful to you, don't worry about it. Don't stress it, because if you do not make the $12.21 back at least once during your membership, I'm literally going to give you back $2,442. You're basically being guaranteed a 100% return on your investment. So you have to ask yourself, really, where's the risk? Where's the risk of you guys becoming part of the TG platform? I'm taking it away from you. The rest is now up to you. So again, the next 30 people, this offer that I'm giving you right now, the $200 cash back, the double your money back guarantee, the $12.21 price point. This is good until midnight tonight. After midnight tonight, I'm removing the $200 cash back offer, and the price is going up. So the $12.21 price will no longer be good. After midnight tonight, that price goes up, and the $200 cash back offer is being rescinded. So the next 30 people, that's it. 30 people or midnight, whichever comes first. ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. All right. Take advantage, folks, while the price goes up. All right. Now, with that being said, let's take things now on over. Like I said, I was going to spend a couple of moments, tell you guys how you can join the TeachD family. We're going to spend just a couple of moments. And then now we are going to go into how I plan on making money this week. All right. Let's see. We got to welcome Jim. Jim is the newest member to the TTG family. Everybody welcome Jim. 29 spots now remain. So the next 29 people that go to ttgoffer.com and use the coupon code TTG121 will get the 44% discount, the $200 cash back upon completing our courses and quizzes, and a double your money back guarantee if you complete our courses, quizzes, and attend one study group and still do not make back the $12.21 price point. There's not a single other group or service or program out there that exists that would offer you what I'm offering you now. And you want to know why that is? They are not as confident in their ability to help you become successful as we are. It is not enough. It is not enough for us to just be good traders. Because me being a good trader does not necessarily correlate into you making money. We at True Trading Group have to be able to teach you so that you are also able to make money. That's why the money back guarantee is not based on my P&L or my win rate. It's based on your P&L. Everybody welcome Jennifer, Angel, and Irfan. Jennifer, Angel, and Irfan, welcome to the TeachD family. There are now just 26 of those spots remaining. 26. So folks, let me tell you this again. 26 spots or midnight, whichever comes first. The next 26 people get a $200 cash back. Your membership will go from $12.21 to just $10.21 for the entire year. After you complete the courses and quizzes, then you get the double your money back guarantee if you don't make back the $12.21. Okay. Somebody welcome Jennifer, Angel, Irfan. Okay. 26 of those spots now left. All right. Now, let's take these on over to the charts. All right, guys. So as we currently sit here, I'm just going to take a quick little sip of water. And then we're going to dive in. We're going to go over the futures market. Futures are red right now. Is anybody actually watching the Oscars? Guys, also, if you have questions about the membership, or maybe you're having a hard time signing up, you can send a text message to the phone number that's at the bottom of your screen. That's 201-775-9702. So again, if you have questions about the membership or you're having a hard time signing up, do not call because it's only a text message phone number. Send a text to 201-775-9702. Everybody welcome Timothy. Timothy is the newest member of the group spots. Folks, these spots are filling up quick. We are now down to just 25 spots. You have a few hours or 25 spots left to get the $200 cash back offer and the double your money back guarantee and the $12.21 price point. The price goes up at midnight and that $200 cash back offer is being rescinded at midnight. So you guys want to jump on this now. All right. Okay. Let's head on over. Let's talk markets. Let's talk SPY. We're currently down about 0.3 of a point. Okay. So we're down a little bit. Right. We're down a little bit on the overall markets right now. Okay. So we've been kind of fluctuating between down a quarter, down 0.4, down 0.3, kind of fluctuating down a little bit. So we are red on the overall markets right now. Not anything major. That's not a major gap down. Okay. But we are looking at a red open. Now, let me explain to you guys why I believe this is going to be a red week. Let me explain why I think it's going to be a red week, because I do not believe that the SPY is going to be able to get through this level that I just drew on the screen. This level, I believe, is a major level of resistance. Okay? This is a major level of resistance. Why? Let's look back to January. That was your first pivot low after the sell-off started. And the sell-off started on January 5th when the Fed announced balance sheet runoff. Okay. Everybody welcome Julie. There are now just 24 of those spots remaining. 24 spots left, folks. 24 left. Go to ttgoffer.com right now, guys. This is done at midnight. Use that coupon code TTG121. The price goes up at midnight. The double your money back guarantee, that $200 cash back, is done at midnight. Okay. You guys want access to True Trading Group for cheaper? No problem. Give me a little effort. Go through the courses and quizzes. That's it. I'll give you $200 back. It's literally that simple. The ball's in your court. All you need to do is go through the courses and quizzes. You get $200 back. Go through the courses, quizzes, and attend one study group. And if you don't make the 1221 back, I'm going to give you $2,442. Ball's in your court, folks. So let's go back to the charts. Let's talk about the SPY. You see that previous area of support. Well, look at what happened in February. Very strong double top resistance. Very strong. Look at that double top resistance. You know, I'll make it two different circles so you can see the double top more clearly. All right, look at that. Okay, so there's your double top resistance. That was previously support. But what else do you have? This purple line. You guys see this purple line here? See this purple line? Guys, this purple line is the 100-day moving average. Now, why is that significant? The 100-day moving average, if we go back to January and December, you'll notice that that purple line was a key level of support. You guys see that? Support, support, support. Then it became resistance, resistance. And now here we are. And now we are getting a slight gap down on the overall markets. Right now, the markets are sitting right about here. Okay. Right now, we are sitting right about here. Everybody welcome Michael. Everybody welcome Michael. Michael is the newest member of the TTG family. Everybody welcome Michael. 23 spots now remain. Okay, so right now, if the market's open right now, that's what we look like. Okay, which means this resistance area is still firmly intact. So I believe that this resistance level will prove to be too much and the markets will give you a bit of a pullback. And I think we can go back down into this region right here. Okay. This is the area that I'm looking for the markets to kind of settle down into by the end of this week. And then you're going to start to really flirt with the 50 and 200-day moving averages. I believe the markets need to pull back away from this level. Everybody welcome Daniel. Guys, these spots are filling up fast. There's now just 22 spots remaining. You have a few hours or 22 spots left. Guys, look how fast these spots are filling up, and why wouldn't they? I am literally sitting here telling you that you have an opportunity right now to spend $1,221. If you put in even an ounce of work, I'll give you $200 back. Now you've only paid $1,021 to become part of a community of traders that genuinely gives a shit whether you succeed or fail, that are going to give you access to the same level of education that I received when I worked at a hedge fund in New York, that also gives you access to $4,000 to $5,000 worth of premium tools from some of the top fintech companies on the street that professional traders use to make better informed decisions. That is True Trading Group. That works itself out to $2.79 a day. It's $85 a month. For $85 a month, you can become part of the TeachG family. And for $85 a month, if you still don't make the $12.21 back throughout the course of your membership, I'm going to give you $2,442 back. I am dead serious about what I'm saying to you. Go to tgoffer.com and read. Everything I'm telling you is right there on the website. You're getting everything that I'm saying to you right now and then some. And listen, for those that are still interested, I'll walk you through the platform later. When we're done here and we're done talking about the SPY and I'm done telling you how I'm going to make money this week, and I also have a swing trade that's still live that I'm going to talk to you guys about and tell you what I think I'm going to do with that trade here this week coming up, I'll show you the platform. Those $4,000 to $5,000 worth of tools that are from Benzinga, Quote Media, Trade Ideas, Trading View. I'll show you what all those tools look like so you can actually see for yourself what you will have access to as a member of True Trading Group for just $10.21 after you complete the courses and quizzes. It's a no-brainer. Okay? So let's get back to the charts. Okay? So I believe that this area up here, the mid 450s, okay, the mid 450s, I think it's going to prove to be too much. That resistance is going to be too much. This has been one hell of a rally off the bottom, okay? This right here has been one hell of a rally. It went further than I think a lot of people originally expected, but now I believe it's time for the markets this week to top out. Look, even if tomorrow, even if we recover the gap down, like now we're down like 0.4 of a point, even if we recover that gap down, okay, and even let's say we're green tomorrow, let's say the markets do this tomorrow, right? And I'm just saying, I don't think this happens tomorrow, but listen, the markets don't open for 12 hours. So a lot can happen between now and then. So you never know. Even if the markets do this tomorrow, that does not change my thought process. I think that just gives you a better opportunity to buy put options. And then I would look for the markets to then give you that pullback. Because I think this level, this area, I think it's just going to be too much resistance. I just think it's going to be too much resistance. And I think then you can get a pullback and go back down to at least test this yellow line, which is the 200-day moving average, which will take you back down to like 446. All right. So that's my thoughts, folks. Okay. Those are my thoughts on the overall markets. Everybody welcome Josh. Now there's only 21 spots left. Everybody welcome Josh. 21 spots now remain. Okay. Everybody welcome Josh. Welcome to the TTG fam. So again, guys, tgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. Use it now. All right. So those are my thoughts on the overall markets. Even if you get a green day up around 445, 455, 456, I'm looking for put options. I'm looking for a pullback off that level back into the mid 440s. Okay. So there's the overall markets. Let's talk about the swing trade position I still have open. Okay. I closed one swing trade position. Actually, I closed two swing trade positions on Friday. One was AGRI. I closed AGRI on Friday. And to walk you guys through this, we bought AGRI on Friday, not once, but twice at $4.25. And we sold out of that. We took some profits off on Friday, Thursday into the close on Thursday. Then pre-market on Friday, we took some profits off at $5.70. And then you had the open right up there to $6, and we just ripped out profits off the table, and we are flat AGRI on that big gap up on Friday. We are flat AGRI from 425 up to like 570-ish. Some people got out at like $6, anywhere from $5.50 to $6. A lot of our teaching members got out in between $5.50 and $6 from the 425 entry from Thursday. So that position is flat, closed. Okay, so I'm no longer sitting in AGRI. CF is another swing trade that I was in last week, and I closed it on Friday. So CF, Okay, I'll go to a 5-minute chart just to break this thing so you guys can see this a little more closely. I've been long CF, okay, from the 21st. All right, long CF from just underneath $100. And I got flat right before the closing bell on Friday, just under 110. All right, everybody, welcome. Cloudy, welcome. There's now just 20 spots left. 20 spots now left. Everybody welcome Cloudy. 20 spots now remain. Go to ttgoffer.com. So now CF, another swing trade that I was in last week. We bought it on the 21st at just underneath $199.94. We sold out of it around 109 and change. 109.38, I believe, was the fill, just under 110 bucks. So I'm flat the CF trade. Now, the CF trade, and I do this with all of, I got a feeling I might have sold out of this one too soon. I got a feeling CF might go a little bit higher. But if I get a pullback on CF, I am going to look to rebuy that trade. Okay. I do believe CF goes higher, but I'm looking for a pullback to possibly reload that position and then look for CF to continue higher in the coming weeks. I do not believe that trade is finished, but I had a ton of profit on the table and I took it. I put profit in my pocket. It's the safest place for it to be. So whenever I enter a large cap, for those that are maybe new, for those that don't know, maybe you're unfamiliar with True Trading Group or how it works, I understand that not everyone has the capital to buy $100 stock. So what we do in True Trading Group is whenever I trade a large cap, I will also alert you, because I bought the stock itself. I will also alert you to an option contract that you can trade with me. Okay. So when I bought this stock at $99.94 on the 21st, I told all of our members, if you want to follow me on this trade, you can buy the March 25th $102 strike call option. And by the time I exited this trade, that option was up about 250, 260% in just 1 week. So congratulations, all my TGD family that capitalized on that option trade for CF. But I am now completely flat CF. I will be looking for a pullback to reload on that position. Everybody welcome Orlando. Guys, now there's only 19 spots left. These spots are filling up fast and for damn good reason, because I'm basically removing your risk and giving you guys all of the upside. Join TTG now before the price goes up at midnight and I take away that $200 cashback offer. You want a cheaper price than $12.21? Cool. Give me an ounce of effort. Go through the courses and pass the quizzes. I will immediately give you back $200. Still unsure that TTG is going to be right for you? Or, I don't know if this is going to work. No problem. If you never make the $12.21 back, not even once, I'll give you $2,442 back. That is how dead serious I am and how confident I am in our ability as a platform to help you become successful. Why? Because I see the results that our members have. If all of our members were losing money, I would be a complete fool to give you double your money back if you don't make back your membership fee. In order for me to be confident enough to give you double your money back, you realize that means that we as a company are going to lose money if you fail. You understand that? Well, that's all the incentive that we need to make sure that you have access to the tools, the resources, the education, the guidance, the mentorship that you need to become successful. If all of our members were losing money, TTG would no longer exist, because every time we get a new sign up, we would lose $1,221 because I'd be giving you back $2,442. That's how confident I am in our ability to help you become successful. Those are the results that our members have. Guys, another one. Michael, everybody welcome another Michael. This is Michael C. Michael, welcome to the family, Mike. Only 18 spots now left. Guys, you got a couple hours to go. Couple hours to go, only 18 spots. These 18 spots, I got a feeling at the speed in which they're filling up, I don't think they're going to last until midnight. 18 spots left. So CF, I'm flat. I will look for a pullback to reload that position. If and when that time comes, I will let all of my TG family know live in real time in chat when that opportunity comes, when I'm buying, where I'm buying, and also, of course, what option contract you can buy if you want to follow that trade with me. If you're just a viewer on the YouTube channel, I'll tell you as well, but sorry, you're going to have to be then entering that trade the next day, because by the time I go live at 4:30 p.m. every single day to recap the day, I'll tell you that I'm long, but you're going to be buying it the next day. Guys, the code word for tonight is work. The code word for tonight is work. Now, listen to me carefully. If you're not a member, disregard this code word. If you're not a member, disregard this code word. This code word is for members only. We do a lot of fun giveaways with our TGD fam. We give away cash, we give away electronics, we give away a bunch of fun stuff. This is one of those giveaways, okay? This code word is part of one of those giveaways. The code word for tonight, my TGD members, is work. Work. All right? That's the code word for tonight. All right? So that's the CF trade completely flat. Now, my other swing trade. If you've been following my live stream for even a week, you'll know how bullish I have been on cybersecurity stocks. Palo Alto, P-A-N-W, Palo Alto. This is a stock that I bought also, coincidentally, on the 21st. Same day I bought CF. Right there. This day. Don't believe me? Don't care. Go back. Watch my live stream from the 21st. You will see me clearly tell you all exactly what I believe the cybersecurity sector was going to do, the reasons why I believed the cybersecurity stocks were going to move higher, and the reason why I was getting long Palo Alto out of all of them. But I also gave you a list of other stocks that you could also look at. If you guys caught my live stream on the 21st, you guys would see it. I'll give you a quick recap, but first, we've got to welcome Javier. Javier is the newest member of the group. Folks, that means we're down to just 17 spots. You got to make sure you take advantage of this offer before it is gone at midnight tonight. 17 spots now remain. If you have questions, remember, don't be shy. Send a text right now. My business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group, Adam, is standing by, waiting and willing to answer any questions that you have. Just send a text to the number that's at the bottom of your screen. It is 201-775-9702. Do not be shy. Now, Palo Alto. I also told you, okay, Palo Alto. I am long Palo Alto from $571. Okay, $571. Palo Alto. We are long. The stock is now trading at $622. But just like with CF, I told you, whenever I buy a large cap, I also will give you an option contract for those of you that have smaller accounts that don't have the capital to buy a $500 stock. I'll give you an option contract, as I did all of my TGG members. And on the 21st, when I bought Palo Alto at 571, I told all my fam, guys, if you want to be in this trade with me, you can buy the April 8th expiration $590 strike call option. At the time of that trade, the options were $13. On Friday, the options are $41. That is well over a 200% gain in just 1 week. So let's recap that. Last week, from Monday to Friday, not one, but 2 swing trades where the options went over 200% in just 1 week. Yet last week was a monster week for us in chat. My TTG fam, congratulations. For those of you that capitalized on this trade, I am still long Palo Alto. I took a lot of profit off the table, but I'm still long a piece because I believe Palo Alto is going to go to anywhere from $630 to $650 a share. And if that's the case, folks, you're going to be looking at a 300 to 350% gain on those call options if we do in fact get to 630 to 650. Okay, that is going to be my final take profit. Somewhere right up in this region, right up in here is where I'm looking for beautiful action on Friday. I'm looking for a little bit more of a move. Looking for that cybersecurity news cycle to continue. I'd like to see us stay above 595, 600. As long as we're above 595, 600, I still feel comfortable and good about this trade and good about getting a little more upside. But again, a lot of profit off the table already in my pocket. It's the safest place for it to be. Where? Profit in my pocket. Safest place for it to be. But I'm still long a piece of the position using my tier trading strategy. Okay. You know your stuff, but there is no way you are giving me or anyone $200 back or a double your money back guarantee. Be real, not full of it. Okay. I'm as real will ever be, my friend. And instead of me, I honestly, again, we'll ask members, guys, my teaching members, am I full of shit or am I the real deal? I'll just listen. Tommy J, I'm not going to answer this question. Okay. Because obviously I'm not going to sit and be like, oh yeah, you got me. I'm totally full of shit. You got me. You figured me out. My TTG fam, am I full of it or or is everything I'm telling you guys real? Tommy J and anybody else that doubts anything I'm saying to you right now, just read the comments. These are members of True Trading Group that are telling you their experience with TTG. Is it the real deal or are we full of shit? Just go to ttgoffer.com. It's all right there. Literally, it all says it right there on our website. Okay. So my advice is just to read some of those comments that are coming through chat right now from some of our TTG fans. So yeah, I'm dead serious, Tommy. You give me a little effort, go through the courses and pass the quizzes. I'll give you $200 back. I don't care if you do it in 1 week, 1 month, 6 months. I don't care. I don't care how long it takes you. Go at your own pace. Go at your own speed. The courses and the quizzes, they're available to you 24/7, 365. Go at your own pace. You're on your own schedule, bro. As soon as you complete the courses and quizzes, I'll give you $200 back. We're 5-star rated out of 1,484 reviews. Go read them. Go check us out on Trustpilot. Go read what, the 5 stars. Go read the 1 stars. Go and then you decide if True Trading Group's right for you. But out of nearly 1,500 reviews, we are 5-star rated. Go read them. No better referral than one from your peers. Remember that. Okay, so folks, regarding Palo Alto, still long. Looking for a little more upside. We'll see if we get it. So again, for those keeping score, last week, not 1, but 2 swing trades lasted 1 week long, over 200% return. And just, if you do read the Trustpilot reviews, several 1-star reviews are people that are actually upset because we gave them their money back. I'm dead serious. Go read the reviews. Some of the 1-star reviews, like most of the 1-star reviews, are people that are pissed off because we gave them their money back. And we're like, no. We don't. Here, take your money back. I'm dead serious. Go read the reviews. All right. So that's it, folks. So there's kind of the recap, or rather there's my outlook. Well, there's a recap on the swing trades. And there's the outlook for this week coming up. I think it's a red week. I think the mid 450s on the SPY will prove to be too heavy of a resistance level. Still long Palo Alto. I will look for a pullback opportunity to reload CF. Everybody welcome Cameron. Cameron, 16 spots now remain. 16 spots now remain. Guys, go to ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. All right, TTG121. Now, folks, listen. What I'm going to do real quick before we wrap things up, I'm going to actually show you the TTG.
Real quick. First of all, I want to say welcome, Cameron. Glad that you talked to your wife and you were able to join and work it out. Welcome, brother. Dave Norby, I saw you on tonight. You are my biggest regret that I was not able to get you to sign up. But let this be a lesson to you. Cameron also had to convince his wife, and he was able to get it done, bud. So, Dave, it's been a while. I see you're on the live stream tonight. We miss you.
We miss you, Dave.
We miss you, Dave. Dave, come home, baby. Come home.
Come home, Dave.
He's actually never moved in, but...
Well, home is where the heart is, Dave. Home is where the profits are, Dave. Get your ass in chat.
No, man, I'm not offering him anymore. Dude, some of the deals that I offered to try and get Dave Norby in it's not going to happen.
Dave, I'm sorry. Dave, your special offers have passed, brother. No more special offers for Dave.
Dave, you're a legend, man. We talk about you on this live stream sometime. I mean, you're a legend.
Yeah,
It's actually your wife
Dave
that's the legend.
Dave is the most famous non-TTG member.
100%.
Everyone that comes to these live streams, like on a daily occurrence, knows who Dave Norby is.
He's the guy whose wife refuses to let him join True Trading Group.
Yes. Dave, we are here when you are ready.
Dave, just tell her you blew it in Vegas. He goes, I really want for real.
No, Dave, just tell her you filled up your gas tank.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh man, honey, gas is so expensive. I have filled up my gas tank. That's
Dave,
it.
tell her it's for your other kids. Tell her it's alimony for your other kids.
But no, seriously, guys, take advantage of this. This offer is good only until midnight tonight. Okay, go to ttgoffer.com. There's only 16 spots left. So 16 spots or midnight, whichever comes first. Okay, let me actually show you. Let me show you guys the platform. Okay, so the tools, the resources that you get. Let me actually show you everything that you get access to as a member of True Trading Group. Okay, so remember, TGD is like the Netflix of trading communities. Pay one price, you get access to all of our courses and all of our tools. Normally it's $22.12. The next 16 people that go to ttgoffer.com, use that coupon code TTG121, 44% discount. Price comes down to $12.21. You'll get $200 cash back once you complete our courses and quizzes. Okay, and then if you attend one private study group in addition to that and don't make the $12.21 back, we'll give you double, $2,442. Okay. As part of your TTG membership, you're getting access to our daily trading chat room where the mods and I share our screen with you every single day. We're live on the microphone talking to you like I'm talking to you now. We provide market commentary from pre-market till after hours. We're there with you the whole day. You're going to get all of our trade alerts from a community of traders that's currently sporting just under a collective win rate of 80%. We're fully transparent. There's a journal on our website. It tracks every buy and every sell that our moderators make, so you can see for yourself how you'd be doing if you're following along with our trades. Now, you also get access to all the tools that I mentioned before that professional traders use to make better informed decisions. That's what the TG platform is. You're not just joining to get my trade alerts. Even if you never followed one trade alert, the value of the tools you have access to is about $4,000 to $5,000. Starting with the Benzinga Pro newsfeed. The Benzinga newsfeed is going to give you guys live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat. If you went to Benzinga on your own, you'd have to spend $1,404 a year for that newsfeed. Okay. You also get the newsfeed on our mobile app. So you guys just have your mobile app running. You'll get breaking news whenever it comes across the wire. Everybody welcome Mark. Mark is the newest member of the TG family. Everybody welcome Mark. Now there's just 15 spots left. Welcome, Mark. On top of the newsfeed, and guys, don't forget, everything I'm showing you right now is included for the $12.21. You don't pay extra for any of this stuff. It's included. There's no upsells in True Trading Group for courses or tools. Everything I'm showing you is included with your annual membership. You also get TradingView's premium charting software. It's one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders. Then you have the Trade Ideas Scanner. The Trade Ideas Scanner will make sure that you are always focused on the hottest stocks during the day. It's going to show you which stocks are making new highs, new lows, which ones have a surge in volume. You can also use our simulator. The simulator can let you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data. This way you can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses before you put your hard-earned money at risk. Use the simulator. It is there for you to practice and prove you can make money before you risk your cash. You also get our own proprietary scanner that is similar to FinViz Elite, if you're familiar with that scanner. But ours is actually better because it lets you scan for crypto as well. You also get access to dark pool data and unusual options activity. This is information that used to only be available to professional traders. You hear the professionals on CNBC, the Nigerian brothers, you hear them talk about unusual options activity. CNBC actually has a segment of unusual options activity that professional traders have access to. You don't have access to that on Robinhood or E-Trade. Okay, but as a member of True Trading Group, you will get access to the dark pool and unusual options activity data and understand and learn how to use it so you can make better informed decisions. This is the difference maker in True Trading Group. This is the stuff that makes us a platform. This is the stuff that if you paid for it on your own, you're spending $4,000 to $5,000 a year. It's included with your membership. You also get a trading journal that tracks all your trades and gives you statistics and data so you can figure out what you're doing wrong. This is a game changer when you're trying to make adjustments. We have a social sentiment scanner that will actually track Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and tell you what stocks are being mentioned most on those platforms so you can stay ahead of the crowd. We have a profile tool that will actually give you all of the analyst ratings for any stock you're interested in. Wouldn't it be great for you to actually check to see how many analysts have a buy rating, a hold rating, or a sell rating before you purchase a stock? That can be helpful when you're trying to make your trading and investing decisions. All of this information is available to you as a member of TTG. Everybody welcome Sheldon. Sheldon, welcome to the TTG family. Everybody welcome Sheldon. There are now just 14 spots left. You're also getting our watch list and game plan. Every day, the mods and I publish a watch list. These are the stocks that we have our eyes on and a game plan of how we intend on trading those stocks. You get that every day. Then you get the courses. The courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. You get access to all of our beginner and foundation courses for those that are new, all of our advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. We got it in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. There are no VIP or pro courses that cost more money. When you join TTG, you get every course, period. There are no additional courses. Ben Moore, attention, Ben Moore. We just opened up your ability to sign up with this offer. Ben Moore, I guess, is a trial member. We just opened up your ability. Go to ttgoffer.com. Ben Moore. Go to ttgoffer.com. Ben Moore. Just opened up your ability to use that same coupon code. That's Ben Moore. Okay, he's a re-sign up, actually. So I guess Ben joined True Trading Group, wandered off, got lost, and has now come back home. Oh, he needs to re-sign up. Okay. I need more details than this, Adam. You're not giving me enough information here, bro. So Ben Moore, you've got to re-sign up. Go to ttgoffer.com. Ben Moore, go to ttgoffer.com. All right. Then on top of the courses is a video library. It gives you access to over 200 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops and webinars that we've conducted with members, like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, how to trade during a market crash, how to build wealth in your long-term portfolio, just to name a few. But then when you're a member, you can actually attend all these live. Folks, it's time you invested in something real, something that's actually going to give you a real chance of success. Listen, I can't promise you you're going to make millions of dollars. You're going to fire your boss. You're going to buy a Lamborghini and move into a mansion in a month. I can't promise you that. But I can promise you a real chance at success as long as you're willing to put in an effort. We can promise you that I'll give you double your money back if you fail to make the membership fee over a year. I can promise you that we actually give a damn about your success. And I can promise you that the day you join the TTG family is the day that our relationship begins. Ron H., what charting software do you recommend using? The one that's free with your membership. Ron H., you get the TradingView charting software free with your membership, brother. It's free with your membership. Use it. The ball's in your court here tonight, folks. Okay, the ball's in your court here tonight. There are 14 spots remaining. when the 14 spots go, you'll know you're getting one of the 14 because you'll see the cash back, the $200 cash back offer in your checkout cart. Okay. That's how you know you're going to get one of the $200 cash back spots. So right there in your checkout cart, you see how it says $200 cash back. As long as you see that in the checkout cart, that means you're getting one of those 14 spots. Otherwise, at midnight, but as long as you see that in your checkout cart, you're good to go. All right. And if you are still somehow unsure, we have a 1-week trial. Now, the 1-week trial is 7 days. You get access to our chat room, our mobile app, our news feed, a lot of our tools, 3 introductory courses, and you can experience what it is like being part of the TTG family. Go to ttgthree.com if you want to join our 1-week trial. It's $3. Now, we charge $3 just to make sure that you are a real person and to maintain the integrity of our chat room so you don't just come into our chat and start, spam bombing a bunch of nonsense when all of our serious members are trying to make money. It's a one-time payment of $3. There's no auto renew. There's no automatic upgrade. There's no reoccurring payment. After your 7-day trial is completed, if you do not manually upgrade to an annual membership, it just expires and you are never charged anything ever again. So if you guys want to trade with us here this week, and if this week is even 10% of what last week was, again, not 1, but 2, over 200% gain option trades last week on a swing, Monday to Friday. Get your button chat. If you're not going to take advantage of the $200 cash back and the double your money back guarantee, join the trial right now. Go to ttg3speltout.com, ttg3.com, and join our trial. The ball's in your court, folks. Thanks for joining me tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I hope you found this helpful. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody.